in on Twitch. How is it going? It is leg day. If you didn't know, today is Lagunda's birthday. So today I am Legnathra. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's wonderful to see you all. And yeah, I totally didn't forget to hit the go live button on YouTube. No. I totally didn't before I started talking to Twitch. No. That definitely did not happen. It briefly happened. You're very welcome. Every day is leg day. And guys, there's, the thing is, when I hear leg day, I think, you think you're going to be a little bit obsessed at this stage, but I actually think of Drag Race, because Season 8 of Drag Race, the finalists all had songs written for them, and the song that one of the finalists had was called Legs. It was called Legs, and there's a lot of leg day in it. So yeah, the brain is like, you're sick on leg day. Oh no, sending you hugs, Water Ghost. No, sorry to hear that. Nala has made it to a 3-stream streak. That's awesome. I'll have to pop that up on the wall if it's not been done already later. But yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. Also, Fool and I have been discussing fish, if you didn't know. So I think all the fish submissions are in my Discord channel, on my Discord server. So if you want to check them out, they're in my Discord channel for pictures. And these are fish that are going to be part of a data pack on SBK at some point. So thank you everyone who submitted fish. We appreciate them. We wish we could put them all in, but there's only room for so many. So I think the hope is we'll be able to announce whose fish are getting put into the data pack tomorrow. Also, some people put in technically things that are not fish. So I'm just using fish as a general term, because there's also jellyfish, which is technically not a fish, and there's also, oh dude, Cyberbeats, thank you so much. 2 months. That's so appreciated. Does it do text-to-speech? I can't remember if it does text-to-speech. It doesn't. But my sub broke time-space continuum and was still showing even if it technically expired yesterday, forcing it back into its rightful place in the grand scheme of the universe. Oh, thanks so much for it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cyberbees. 2 months subscribed, which means you get your 2 little... you get a semi-quaver, or also known, I think in the US, North America, it's known as a, I want to say an 8th note. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway, today I want to do some work at the nature reserve. Dude, it's a pleasant interruption. So a pleasant interruption, because, like, you know, I just need another excuse not to get my room done. Yeah, I just need another excuse not to get my room done. Like, Janice is not going to... There's going to be no repercussions. Yeah, no, Janice, I know. But we need to get the nature reserve done. It has to be done. There is a very, very important thing that needs to be done out there. Trust me. It is top priority. My room will get done. It will. Just not today. Just to clarify, this is it's still the same as before. Still no change here. All is as it was. Okay. What I need to do first though is, because I haven't been out to the nature reserve in a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Let's pop out to the nature reserve and see. I don't. No. Janice knows. Janice knows. They're understanding, I think. I hope. There'll be no consequences for this, guys. Like, it will get done, and they will appreciate the wait. I will make it worth the wait. Okay? But we have other things that need to be done first. Oh, did anyone pop by Milkman's stream yesterday out of curiosity? Well, hello there. What are you guys doing here? There's a void chicken. So no, that is a 16th note. An 8th note is one with the... That's a... Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. It's a 16th note, not an 8th note. Here's the musician here, not remembering what the difference between an 8th note and a 16th note is. Because, yes, problem is, I am European. Well, I am Irish, and we do the same system as the British, which is crotchets, quavers, semi-quavers. Did you know there's a bar in Dublin called the Hemi-Demi-Semi-Quaver Bar? Yep. Hemi-Demi-Semi-Quaver Bar, which is the same as, is it that a 64th note? So quaver is 8th, semi-quaver is 16th, demi-semi-quaver is 32nd. Yeah, Hemi-Demi-Semi-Quaver Bar is a 64th note. Well, a 64th note doesn't ring off the tongue the same way as a Hemi-Demi-Semi-Quaver. Oh, dudes, this place is looking awesome. Ooh, I see a wandering trader. I'm guessing this dude has been traded with already, considering it looks like work has been done out here. Anything left? Oh, actually, they do have some things. Have that already. Blue ice is worth it. Blue ice is always worth it because, like, it's expensive. But yeah, the rest of the stuff I can get easily enough. Oh, wow, that's very handy to have an emerald. You didn't have anything interesting. It's just the blue ice. Lice is good. Oh, look at all these dudes. By Elfie and Sad Milkmen. The trumpet, the mambo number 5. That is. Oof. Wow, that song. Okay, it looks like Alfie has changed his mind about the portal. Because that's just been torn down. I do need to make a custom tree that is the what's nether? Not nether. It is the custom hyphae, which is both warped and crimson. So we need a custom one of those. Let's have a look around. I nearly tried flying there for 2 seconds and then I realized I don't have rockets. Or an elytra. Where Milkman did his. Did Milkman do one up here? I see a pale tree. Ooh, okay, yes. That is... We could do... Maybe we do a different style of tree then? Maybe we go like... Let me just double check. It is... that we have like a little checklist for all the things that need to go into the nature reserve anyway. So let me see. Flowers, animals, trees. Spruce, oak, mangrove, acacia, jungle, mangrove, unknown. Azalea, cherry, azalea, doke, mangrove, acacia, acacia, poke, mangrove, warped crimson hybrid. So maybe it would be like a warped crimson hybrid. We could go the 2x2 spruce route. If we went the 2x2 spruce route, that would give us a lot more to work with. Hello, Luthers. How are you doing? Good to see you. The nature reserve is such a great idea. It's definitely a good long-term project. It's like we're working on this over time. Okay. I kind of feel like if we did, if we're going to do a tall tree, a big tree, we need a location where it doesn't kind of like take over the entire area. So, I'm just curious what's in here. Might as well just do a quick snooze. I do feel like I need to keep the leg head on for today. Might change that later. Okay, you go away. Bye-bye. And We can leave the little ones behind. Maybe we do the big... Maybe we could do one of the tall... Do a tall tree over here. That way it won't be impacting things too much. Okay, I also need to pop up here and check and see what is on the... What I've left over on the Nether Island. Because I haven't... all these islands need to be made into custom islands representing each kingdom. And I did a bit of work. Oh, this would be a good opportunity to bring over... I nearly tried to fly again. Whoops. Do I have a... It is a stronghold. Yep. Is your sword name Sword in Gaeilge? No, my sword is just God. I just call my sword God. Hi, Kai. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yep. I called my sword God because then I can kill people with God. I suppose if I did it in Irish, I could call it Dia. Dia is very similar to kind of like the what you call it? The Romance version of the Romance translation for God, which is like Deo or Deus. Yes. Hope my day is going well. My day has been very, very, very busy. Deo, Deo, Deus Maximus. God. Actually, the Irish for sword is Cleave. I'm so sleepy today, but I'm doing good otherwise. Look after yourself. Okay, we've actually got a bunch of materials out here that we could use already. I just think it'd probably be useful to bring out a happy ghast. Okay, let's go bring a happy ghast back. I think what we'll do is let's work on the island, get the island done, and then we can do trees. I think that's the way to go. My sword is named Slickback because nothing hits harder than a pimp, dude. Dios, yes, hey, it's all very close. Dios or Deo. Deo is Italian, isn't it? What's the French again? It is... I should know the French. They're all quite close to each other in that word. Dieu, mon Dieu. Ah, oui, oui. There we go. We got Dieu. And then in... God in German is very straightforward. It's just Gott. Gott. Mein Gott. Es gibt ein Gott. Es gibt ein Gott hier. Okay. Ooh, that's a good amount of packed ice. I've been sketching, guys, in creative a little bit. You'll be glad to hear. I have been working on designs for the main bridge to spawn. Ooh-wee. Oh my word, it's gonna be a hell of a project, I can tell you that, because we are gonna be using a lot, and I mean a lot of glass. If I think I probably am gonna go through with that design that I've come up with, but it's gonna be a hell of a project. Also, I need to remember to duplicate all the maps. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Maybe a little sneak peek at the end of the stream. I unfortunately can't do a sneak peek. Oh, look who it is! Guys! Hello, welcome in, Raiders! Oh, do you know, just so it's not too confusing. Hi, Real Xander below, the Real Blue Xander, welcome in, how are you doing? Guys, please go follow the Real Blue Xander. They're a wonderful creator. I saw them doing a load of stuff involved on the 72-hour build weekend, which is really, really cool. And saw a bit of that. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nasser. I'm an Irish content creator who does an awful lot of Skyblock. And I am currently on Skyblock Kingdoms and SMP with 22 content creators spread across 11 different kingdoms, each with their own unique wood type, or in my case, fungus, because I'm the Nether Kingdom. Anyway, yeah, that beautiful song is actually that song is me actually, the raid message. But yeah, it's fun times. Welcome in, Azzy Floof. Who else came in? Miss Ferret 72, Blander, Blue Xander. Xander, what were you up to today? What were you up to today? Yes, I do have a leg head on today because it's Legundo's birthday. So today's leg day. Yeah. And we did. There was a little bit of celebration of legs on the server earlier. I surrounded it in cake, and yeah. So the Legundo head is going to be popping on and off occasionally, I think, today, in celebration of him. Your second heart, you did. I forgot. Yeah, because I was there. I don't know if I was talking much, but I saw. I was tuned in, and I saw that you were starting your hardcore streams, which is awesome. Is this your first hardcore playthrough, or have you done it before? Darth Rick, beautiful singing yesterday. I make it really expensive point redeem on Twitch. That makes you sing that Mambo 5 SBK party. Dude, I'd have to do you know, I'll have to check because the tricky thing is singing a party song like that and it being on my YouTube streams might catch me out with copyright stuff. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. It's your first ever proper hardcore playthrough? Yes, go for it. Awesome. So good. I didn't get the day one redeem. No, I think I forgot. Thanks, Lynn Larson. I had a great time singing that song. I had to do it twice. You didn't hear the first time because Milkman had his Minecraft sounds turned down. He was just busy listening to me as I sang through the whole song. And then you guys all mentioned that he had his Minecraft sounds turned down. For those who do not know, Sad Milkman is another creator on our server who did a stream yesterday where every time someone subscribed, he had to listen to Mambo number 5 again. So we ended up listening to it about like 150 times yesterday or something like that. I don't know if you're in the Discord anyway, so shouldn't matter. Oh, I don't think I am in the Discord. I am. I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. I actually don't think I am. I'll have to correct that maybe. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. Anyway, good. How far have you guys made it? How far have you made it in the hardcore world so far? Like, what kind of progress have you guys made? And all that jazz. A blissful moment of quiet for us, having to listen to the actual recording of Mambo number 5. He had to listen to it 150 times, and 2 of those times is me singing, which actually 1 of those times is me singing because he didn't do it properly. Okay, let's clear out inventory space. I can just shove this in here. Okay, we are. Why is there an egg in here? That honestly, and I have a doofy meal as well. Of course I have a doofy meal. Glass of apple juice, a glass of milk, Uncrustable, and EpiPen. This server, guys. This server is so nuts. Let's put you in here. Okay, so we want to go. I think we've got all our things. We just need to bring our ghast over so that we can actually use the ghast to do the things. Oh, I need to replace my fence post that I had to get rid of. It had to dispense there the other day. A surprise Legundo ahead. Yes, well, considering the day that's in it, with it being Legs' birthday, I think we're allowed to do the thing. Am I gonna have to tempt you over? I think I'm gonna have to tempt you over. Come on over. Come on, Corny. Right, and off we go. Actually, this is a good opportunity to kind of like see my kingdom. For those who've come in, this is my kingdom. This is the Nether Kingdom that I share with Fool, the Fool's fam, my island partner. So this is Shimothy the Shroom. That's where we live. Over there, that is the Tower of Darkness, where we have our villagers, which explains why it's a Tower of Darkness. And let's just go down a little bit lower in case we are at lack of sleep time and Don't want to get caught out by the phantoms and stuff. But yeah, I've got an iron cauldron there or something. Yeah, it's kind of a cauldron, and that's where the iron golems fall into. We've got like just some basic farms back here for collecting some resources. A little potion bottle over there. That's a build with our nether portals in it. And then that's a little island with some crops. And then that's our bridge that leads over to the Bamboo Kingdom. And yeah, we're still working on lots of more projects to come. Lots more projects to come. Also, here's the brothers and sisters of Corny. There's a lot of them over here. If you can make a redeem for you to sing the song, I suggest somewhere between 50k and 75k points. Could be an option. I'll have it. For the one thing I just need to check and see is, would it be an issue with copyright on YouTube? So I'll have to check that out first. Twitch, I think it's fine because like we didn't cause an issue. I'll have to check with Milkman and see if it caused an issue with him, because he'd be the one who'd be able to tell me whether it got caught for. It should be fine. I don't think you can get. I'm pretty sure like if you do a cover or something without any backing tracks or something like that, it's fine. It's usually the backing tracks that catch you out. But yeah. Someone needs to make those war veterans. Tent a hast wasted. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what word was getting gassed. Make it gassed those war veterans. We need to do something with the war veterans at some point. Maybe I'm hoping Duvid might do something with them. Buddy, how are you doing? Yes, a hydrate is good for today. Needs to be. Oh, I have to be quite conscious. I'm being quite conscious of like my vocal use right now. Phone typing, yes, the joys of phone typing does do that, doesn't it? For those who do not know, like if you ever feel any vocal strain, it could just be down to a little bit poor breathing technique and posture. This is where I wish I had the option of having a standing desk right now, but I don't. It would be cool, but it's not possible in my setup at the moment. Maybe in the future. I'd love to have a desk which I can change from standing to sitting, because I do quite a bit of vocal recording for work, and standing is just so much better. So yeah. Ooh, ask him. Give him something to do. Did my brain miss something there? Did I miss something to do there? J Dudes, how are you doing? Good to see you. How is things today? Yeah. Duvid. Oh, Duvid. Actually, probably a good idea just like to say, hey, Duvid, do you want to do this? He probably would. Because, like, gives him something to do. Especially, like, maybe on stream or something. As opposed to going off and doing another project where he just, like, goes and flies off through doesn't know the Duvid Airlines. Actually, his Duvid Airlines is great. Like, he's doing great with the streams, I think, at the moment. It's when he does get to stream, it's good it's good times. Always is. Oh, I miss those guys. As in, like, I miss the guys IRL. Obviously, I get to play with them regularly on SBK, but like, I miss seeing the guys of SBK IRL. Kind of feeling that a little bit because, like, I know Marm, Avid, and Viking were hanging out this weekend together, and like, I'm gonna keep an eye out. Oh, okay, I should sleep because those dudes are dangerous. Ooh, very dangerous. Alfie, you're doing great at lighting up your builds. You're doing amazing at lighting up your builds. Yes. Normally also crash Vintage's stream, and that's okay too. Oh, so true. Okay, did I light this island up well enough? I did! Fantastic, which makes this a safe place to do this. Aha, 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 aha. And sleep. There we go. All safe and sound. Okay, right, let's see. I think what we do, let's see. We've got some lava, a single source of lava here, so I feel like we should have some more lava. I'm going to need to get some buckets, aren't I? Do we have any iron in here? I didn't bring any iron. Let's go get some actual buckets rather than using my water buckets. Ooh, actually, I can use my buckets, because we have those dudes down. We have water down here that we can just replace with. There we go. Love a danger patch here. Plenty of danger patches. I'm working on an Alfie build. Like, this is clearly an explosion of some kind. He'll say that that is just like intended design, but like, no, it's definitely an explosion of some kind. And that's the Dover difference. If I would love it if we could get Duva to partner. I think Duva would be great to have as partner on Twitch. Obviously, we just had the latest partner is Vintage, but I think like a little bit of work. You could get Duva to partner. I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know what is where he's currently at with in that regard. Okay, over here, grab this. Have we decided on fishes? I think so. Luthus, I'm pretty sure we've decided on the fish that we want. We are going to announce it tomorrow. So we'll announce it tomorrow on our Discords. If anyone wants to check out the fish, they are all on my Discord at the moment. So you can check and see what fish or underwater creatures are there. If you want to see what options, because they're not all fish, actually. Speaking of not all fish, Slipshot is one of the people who created something that's not a fish. He made a lobster. But there's also a jellyfish as well. There's 2 lava fish. There's a skeleton fish. And there is a fungus fish, which are awesome. Okay. Right. So, question is, how much nether and how much do we make this? I think I'm going to really decimate the amount of dirt we have here and really just like switch it out for a lot more netherrack. Lovely and all as the mycelium is. We have got a bunch of biomes to represent on this island, and mycelium is only one of them compared to the nether, which has got several. So let's decimate that part. We're going to replace these all with, I think, with netherrack, and we'll get some blacks. We'll get some, where's the netherrack? Please tell me I didn't use up all the netherrack on that one spot. Are you serious? That's all the netherrack I brought over. Really? That's not much at all. Okay, I might need to go... I'm going to have to go get some more netherrack and... Okay, let's get some netherrack. You can use a bit of soil as well. Yeah. Did he also mention that he has a Twitch water bottle and he's only said at least 15 times per stream for the last 2 months? Yes. He's got the Twitch partner water bottle. Lobsters are totally fish, are they? Sorry for the raid, kind of interrupted the reason why we can't get a sneaky peek at the bridge. Oh, that question. Yes, the reason why we can't get a sneaky peek at the bridge is because there's spoilers in the place that the bridge has been built. I've been working on the bridge. So, for those who do not know, we actually have a creative server for SBK, kind of like the same way like the Hermitcraft has for their guys. The location where I've been working on the bridge also has other spoilers for the Nether Kingdom that I cannot show. So, yeah, that is the thing. It is quite a bit busy. But I suppose what I can say is it will be facilitating both soul speed and it'll be facilitating both soul speed and ice boatway. So it'll have both of them, both those options, and it will be fiery. Well, kind of fiery. Yeah, okay, so we need to grab... let's go get a lot more netherrack, because this is not going to be enough. Unless I can... Can I retrieve netherrack from the inside of this thing? Because if I can, then that might be a way around it. It's not much, but it's a bit. I could do this. Yeah, it's not a lot. You there, you there. You there. Okay, I got like what? 7. Yeah, we're gonna need more netherrack. Absolutely more. Okay, down we go. We're going to go grab some more netherrack and do the thing. Is that lava growing? Yeah, we need some more lava too. And yeah. I'm not covered, so you can carry happy gas if you know. Yes. I am glad I realized that, like, if you want to drag a happy gas along a bridge now, you can't have like blocks. Here, let me just... The best example is bamboo. I'll do a quick show of what I mean. So bamboo bridges look amazing, but you cannot drag a happy gas along them. Happy gas are slow, but if you want to do a quick speed, you could grab the lead and then just run along. Problem is, see these blocks here? All these blocks here? This will break a lead if you go through it. So the happy gas is above and your lead is below. It'll break. So yeah. So nice thing is, the design that I ended up going with, I'm not sure I've actually quite thought about that when I was building it. Part of the reason why there's no kind of bits on top is actually to allow for a better view of the kingdom. So I've been very conscious about the bridge giving you an experience as you come close to the kingdom. So for example, or as I come in through here, you can clearly see like that the main focal point here is the tower. Thankfully, the tower is not overly detailed, so your eye does get drawn a bit to the mushroom as you come in. So you got these little tantalizing things to kind of like catch your eye, including that eyesore at the back, which I think we need to definitely remove or change in some way that looks pretty. Yeah, that's something that needs to be worked on. I built that mob farm with the intention of it being temporary. So, yeah, we're going to have to think about it. A blue mushroom, we could try. It'd be a taller style of mushroom instead. Actually, not a bad idea. Mob farm. Blue shroom. And it can be like a tall and skinny one. We got the same mind here, Slipshot, about this. Oh, yes. Which island? Sorry, Ikai. What? I'm popping all over the place and missing out some things. More shroomage. Actually, I think another shroom would be a really good idea. I think you're right. Another shroom would be a fantastic idea. I think that would fix what's going on back here fantastically. Let me write down that idea, Luther's. Like brown. So, like, we could have like a big cyan style mushroom up top. Obviously with shroom lights popping in. And it's blue. And then we could maybe do some... I'll have to think about whether to do... I'm kind of leaning maybe towards mushroom stem. It is in the right shape. And then we can... that'll give me an excuse to actually disguise these other farms back here rather than having to move them. I think I will... Yeah, we'll have a look at that. That's a good plan. And then we can make a little beach section. And we can make another island similar to this one over here. Oh, yes. You guys are... This is why I love streams. You guys are so good at giving me ideas. A girl named B, good to see you. My evening is going well. Operate, hide all the farms and the mushrooms. Ah, no. Disguise the farms. Make them blend in. Make them become part of the scenery. Let's see. How much netherrack do I have? Ah, plenty. Okay, that's a good amount of netherrack. I'm going to bring a little bit of extra nether brick just in case. Blackstone as well. Maybe a bit more basalt. Okay, cool. Disguise the other farms in little fairy-themed houses. They probably wouldn't be little. Because some of the farms are quite explosive. Namely, these two here. The cobblestone farm and the basalt farm are very explosive, so yeah. Though I may just move these two out to the industrial district because Alfie wants to do a super smelter out there and that's going to be used for creating stone. So I think the cobblestone and basalt will probably move out to the industrial district, but we could definitely keep some of these other farms around over here. Would be good. And then make a nuke mushroom. A nuke mushroom? What? A little figure of speech and says, "Can make fairy themed." I've got some ideas and things that could be something similar, like an explosion. Ooh. Oh, could I build that? I think that'd have to be a bigger shroom, wouldn't it? A mushroom cloud. Yes, the mushroom cloud. I think that'd have to be a bigger build, wouldn't I think? Because like that's got like lots of layers to it. Oh, nighttime. I say I haven't played a lot of Fallout lately. Aha, so someone's got experience. Oh, I am thrilled that this server is just brimming with ideas. The other thing I wish I had more of was time. Because at the moment, you guys have noticed, I have not been able to get videos out. It's just not been... I've not been able to make videos this last while. I frustrated a bit with myself just because like I haven't been able to time manage to make it work. Ah, well, look, we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, it is a thing that I am hoping to try and get back to doing soon. I'll try and keep a bit of planning this week set aside for maybe video making, but I am also away this weekend. Okay, let's grab some of this dirt and we're... Oh, actually, we want to use... So we're going to do a little bit of a lava lake. Dude, keep dropping, please. We're gonna make a little bit of a lava lake, I think. Let's make a little lava lake here. And... Are you serious? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Let's get up here. It's okay, take all the time you need. Perfection cannot be rushed. It would help if I'd actually been able to get started on the video itself. It's just been, it's because the video, everything is kind of like frustrating. But anyway, it'll get done eventually. I'll get back into the rhythm of it. I might just, you know, I think I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a break and say, hey, let's hold off until October. And that way, it'll give me a little bit of a time because I'm going to be away this weekend. Well, I'm most likely going to be away this weekend. So, and if I am, that's going to be me not being able to make any more things during that weekend. Okay, so if we have this all this extra dirt, so let's use the dirt here. Is this that is my silk touch. Okay, so I can use dirt for the some of this here, and I could use that there. No, it has to be netherrack on this side because I want the netherrack to be visible from the lava lake. Okay, there we go. Well, take your time with making videos. Yee. That's how an answer lost a 7-year hardcore world. 7-year hardcore world. Are you applying to replace the stone with basalt on blackstone? Yeah, I think so. I want to try and replace most of this island with blocks that are from the nether and get rid of all the stone and stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a little lava place here. Can be kind of like a little transition between the two styles. We got a couple mushrooms going over here. A little bit of foliage. Do I have just like... I did not bring over traditional mushrooms, did I? Because I want to build mini trees over here. Word is not enough for me. Silly question. A short phrase, words that can be said to close a person... to a close person, one as a compliment. So you're looking for a short phrase that could be used as a compliment, I think. Ooh. And the ones that come to mind off the top of my head are kind of like saying like "good job" or "you did that well." I don't think I can bone meal here. Pretty sure I can't bone meal mycelium. Nope, mycelium is not boneable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab some of the get some mushrooms. What would I use as a compliment? See, I'm awful at compliments. Like if I said, "You're doing great, sweetie." Would someone describe someone as millish? Not really. But you can't just ask in a sentence, only in a word. Say, I'm asking for a word. If you can say a phrase, then please. I am stumped. I don't compliment people in Irish very often, do I? Like all in is like you're wonderful. Dahul is beautiful. So like you could probably use that almost like Dahul. These are just adjectives I'm thinking of. Yes, Footy, I know what I said. Has to be said. Oh, compliments. I'm going to Google this, actually. Let me see. Compliments us Gaeilge. Like Mott Fire. Okay, yeah, Mott Fire would be like you did well. So like Mott is generally like Mott Vuhul, you did well. Good boy. Good girl. See, those aren't compliments. Those are kind of like well wishes that I'm looking at there. Let's see. What does Folklore Dahi have? Compliment is Mulla. Google is useless with minority languages. Mulla. Let's see. Frozi. Mulla. Asquilke. Gahalin is like well done. That's like Gahalin. It could also be beautiful. Thought on Massacrum. Great. Okay, yeah, thought on Massacrum. That could be like I've got respect for you. Mulla terminology. Rosie Gaeilge, Codé Show. Oh, it's probably as usual, there's probably some kid school. Tien chorus of valia le Gaeilgeicus. Turns out we don't really compliment each other very much in Irish, do we? that maybe that's just the thing. It's like you just like kind of keep it basic. Hey, you seem pretty cool. You're neat. We don't say that. Right? I've never really said that. Oscar, if I said it, but it's like I would probably say maybe it's far intochu. There we go. It's far intochu, or it's dinner intochu. Intok is like awesome. So there you go. What I say, Talto intok? No, I should say it's dinner intok because like this is the. What you call it? It's the copula. There we go. Okay. Is dinner intochu. Is dinner intochu. That means you are a great person. And if you want to gender it, you can say is far intok or is ban intok. So far is man and then ban is woman. There we go. That got complicated. Redstone, thanks for giving me a challenge. Okay, I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to make it look like the lava is actually coming out of one of these spots. So let's do this. Isn't it? It's hard to be nice sometimes, isn't it? Hear me and my questions. I do. Okay, in theory, this should go to the right. Will this fill up the... I don't know if this will fill up the whole area. It might. Ah, one block off. One block. Okay, gotta do that there. That makes it look less like an accident. And there we go. Okay, well, we've got our location for our lava. I'm just going to pop it in the chest so that doesn't happen too often. Okay, let's get some Nillium. Please tell me I brought some Nillium over. I did. Fantastic. So we need both types of Nillium available to us. And let's make sure we snooze as well. Place a block in where it ends and it should flow. The block is... Actually, if I do... Was it 1, 2, 3, 4... If I do another one... The trumpet! The trumpet! Hey, Sunlight, how are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, got that. Let's get some... I think I'm going to do a little transition. Let's do a little bit of transition with some coarse dirt. So it's not completely mycelium everywhere. Okay. A little bit of coarse dirt would be good. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I'm just going to rely on Alfie for the extra dirt that we might end up having needs for in the future. Okay, that's a good amount of normal coarse dirt there, just kind of like popping in. Maybe, do you know what would be cool? Maybe some leaf litter. Huh, that could be a good option. Burn, baby, burn. How are you doing, Miss Maury? Good to see you. Okay. I'm gonna put the let's put the crimson nilium on the bottom, and we can have our warped nilium up top. So I'm gonna switch you out for you there, and you're going to go here. And let's get some bone meal going. Okay. That stays as it is. Thank you for the stretch, Footy. Ooh. Ah. Oh, mud. That's a good plan. Mud is a very good plan, isn't it? I like that. Hello? Stop doing that. I want the blue stuff. There's the blue stuff. Blue, blue, blue. Just giving me the red stuff instead of the blue. Ooh, there we go. That's a nice little mix there. Okay. And yeah, I feel like all this netherrack's going to feel left out if it's not all covered in nilium. There we go, and we'll do that and see what that comes out with. Great. Okay. A bit of that stuff there. Place it down. Just spread all my lovely stuff and things all over the place. Okay, and I do not mind that's just like kind of like red on red or cyan and cyan. That is all good. Okay, nicely done. Now I would love some mini trees and mini mushrooms. So we're just going to do a mini tree and a mini mushroom. Do we keep them stumpy? Do I have any glow lights? The other stuff. Oh, we should get some twisting vines. Did I bring any of those with me? Can I craft? There is a possibility of it just growing, isn't it? If I do this. Okay. I think we're going to go get some twisting vines just to be certain that we have some. I think if we did, yeah, I think mud actually might be better. Let's get, do I have a bottle with me? I don't. Okay, let's go get a bottle and we can modify this instead. We can also use some of our soul sand up here as well. Actually, I think I'll do that. Let's get soul sand around the edge of the... I want to do soul sand around the edge here instead. Okay. Yeah, soul sand is a good little block. Actually, that works pretty well, I think. Who needs mud? Maybe a little bit of mud. Oh, not that there. Maybe a little bit of mud. You know, like a little hill over here, maybe. It's kind of like that's gonna have to be a bit of mud. Yeah, mud and that works, I think. Okay. Here come the ads. I think mud is fine. We can definitely get some mud. Right. I need to get some mushroom blocks. And we're going to make a couple of stumpy mushrooms. A couple of stumpy trees. I'll also grab some shroom lights as well, because it seems like I'm missing shroom lights. I think I was just relying on maybe growing some trees instead of doing trees the other way. I swear the hill I bike up to escape work was steeper today. Maybe it was. Maybe it's very slowly getting an extra incline. Maybe it is one of those mountains which is growing. Like, you could be like the Himalaya, like an area where it's like at the Himalayas, where like it literally is getting steeper every year, because like every year the mountains grow by a couple of centimeters. Yeah, you could live in a country where all the mountains are so ancient that they're practically they're just hills now. They're not growing at all. They're shrinking. They're getting lower, like me. That was one of the most fascinating things that I actually had to deal with coming back from so going to South America, flying through the Andes, seeing Santiago just like nestled amongst all the mountains surrounding it, all ridiculously high. Then you fly back into Dublin and you're like, oh, there's a Wicklow. Where are the mountains? Where are the mountains? And you're like, you realize you'd never known mountains before. These are just little bumps in the ground, just like a bump in the created in the surface. I've come back for mushroom stuff. Okay, we actually don't have much mushroom stems, so I'll just grow some instead. Let's grow some mushrooms. Oh, another thing I might do, just in case I decide that the mushroom is too much, we can use the pale oak logs to make mini stems instead. I'm in the Appalachians, or mountains are older than trees. Yes, they are. So unfortunately, I can't use that excuse of mountains are growing. No, because the Appalachians, as far as I know, did I pronounce that correctly? I'm not sure. The Appalachians, as far as I know, are actually the same mountain range that goes through Ireland and Scotland. Well, the west of Ireland and most of Scotland. So if you look at the mountain range that goes across like the Highlands of Scotland, and then also the mountains that are in the west of Ireland, all that mountain range is the other side of the Appalachians. So like, what, the millions of years ago, when all that area was squished together in Pangea, that's the Appalachians. Yay, geography nerds! I appreciate that. I am big into geography. Love it. So it is so cool. I love that detail, like the thinking about how different parts of the world are related to each other and all that jazz. I used to get picked up for calling them mountains in West Virginia when they are foothills. I'm from the beach where the biggest hills are sand dunes. Yep. That is the way. That is the way, isn't it? Old mountains are small but very sweet and full of shiny rocks. I love the old mountains. Like, there's the young mountains are absolutely incredible as well, but like there's just nothing like those old rolling foothills. Like, I forgot to bring a bottle for water. Oh well. We can do that in a minute. Cascade, how are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you are having a lovely day. Okay, so we need to make a mini shroom and 2 mini shrooms. I think if I make a shroom right now, it's going to be too big. I think I just need to, I just got to grow it and take it down. Yeah, it's going to be too big. Yeah, we need to take it down. I have, where's my silk touch? I think it's in here. Aha. Okay, we'll see if we can make this into a mini shroom. If it's too big, we can always just do the thing. I've actually missed you. I get the notifs for your lives, but I rarely have the time. Oh, well, we miss you too, Cascade. That's the joys of life, I suppose. But thank you so much for popping in. It's great that you're able to pop by for today. Even if it's just for a little bit. You know, a little bit is enough. And then we can do just like a little mini brown mushroom here. Do dum, dum, dum. You know, I think this would be fine. Just like this. Yellow cat ears! Yes, the yellow cat ears are coming out. Here they are. Whenever Nather is doing builds and going back and forth, it just makes my brain go so many trips back and forth to the tune of you whip your hair, you whip your hair back and forth. That, who did that dance? It was whip my hair back and forth was a song from a lip sync on Drag Race. And it was a pretty iconic lip sync, if I recall correctly. I'm just trying to remember who it was who did the lip sync. Oh, Cascade! Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome. That is a tier 1. It's a new subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome into our little abode, and I need more lava buckets. Let me grab that. Okay, I need more lava buckets. Okay, let's see if we can make a little red shroom as well. The brown shroom is easy because you don't have to do like the little funny shape. But I have an idea that could work potentially. Okay, if we do... Actually, I don't think this little bit here is going to work. So let's remove that. Is it Roxy, Andrews, and Alyssa? Yes. That was when Roxy did her first... She did the wig reveal where she took the hair off and there was another wig underneath it. And everyone kind of just like went wild about it. Like they were just like, whoa. Revolutionary. A revolutionary idea, isn't it? Just like the idea of like you take the wig off and there's another wig underneath it. Okay, is this too much? Or does that work? I think that works. I think that works. That kind of gives the impression of a little red mushroom. I don't think I can go any bigger than that. It does. General January, I appreciate you. That season 5 is one of my favorites of Drag Race ever. And then I think it was with it, like the other one that was just like, just like that entire season was so good. Because you had Relaska Talks, you had Jinx, you had the drama between the whole thing. You had Alyssa and Coco Montrese. That was like the first completely clearly set up drama between two queens. Like they knew. So for those who do not know, Coco Montrese and Alyssa at the time had a huge beef from another competition. So they deliberately, you could tell that the producers deliberately brought those two contestants onto the season knowing that they would have beef with each other so that they could basically play out that beef on TV. And they did it. They did, like, they really went in for it. It was. And then there was the lip sync between the two contestants as well. Back rolls. Jade. Whenever I'm drawing a custom fantasy maps, I'm always trying to think about the geography of it. My friend who commissioned me for one was nice enough to let me explain for 2 hours all the details. That's so cool. The best lip sync I've ever seen is Tom Holland's rendition of Rihanna's Umbrella. That lip sync was an awesome lip sync as well. I think the thing in that one was like complete shock factor. But I will tell you, probably in my opinion, the best lip sync so far ever on Drag Race is still season 11, Evie Oddly versus Brooklyn Heights. Just that in my opinion is honestly the best ever. What show is this? I may have to see if I can find it. If we're talking about Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race. Currently kind of like talking about the American. Here's the problem with Drag Race. There are 17 seasons now. Yes, they've just finished season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race US. There are 10 seasons of All Stars US. You can see where this is going. This is just the US ones. I think UK Drag Race is just going on to its 7th season. It's also got UK versus the World 3 seasons. You've got Drag Race Down Under, which has got, I think, 4 or 5 seasons. You've got Canada's Drag Race, which is got, I think, 5 seasons. And then it's also got Canada's Drag Race versus the World, at least 2 seasons. I don't know if I'm missing any of the other English language ones. But then you move on to there's Drag Race Brazil, there's Drag Race Italy, there's Drag Race Germany, Drag Race Holland, France, Belgium, Sweden, Italy, Spain, Mexico, Philippines, Thailand. Oh, dude, Untucked, because like not all of them have Untucked, but Untucked is like it's not behind the scenes. It's kind of like it's when it's an extra thing where like basically the queens are in a green room style setting while the judges are deliberating. So like that has got a whole drama to it too. Or as it was originally called, Under the Hood. Because season 1 of Drag Race, the pilot season, didn't call it Untucked. They called it Under the Hood. Whew. I think that's all of them. Okay, I want to get the top of the island finished before I move on to the backs of the island. Untucked is... I do enjoy the older Untucks. I think the newer Untucked is so... It's not as good. Like, the newer seasons are definitely not as strong as like the older seasons. I think like there's something about classic Drag Race where they don't. Oh, there is some of this stuff. This is what I was looking for. Like the old school Drag Race. It just it was a lot less just the reason why I say the old school Drag Race didn't really think about social media and stuff. It didn't have to, because like social media was not as big a thing back then. Like, it is interesting how, okay, so social media queens weren't brought into Drag Race until I want to say season... I think it was season 7 or season 8. Season 8 is probably the first one because Kimchi, I think, was kind of seen as an Instagram queen. Or there's a few queens that were Instagram queens and they didn't come in until then. And then there's like a whole new thing. I went through a few different variations. Yes, the older Untucked was great. All the best drama because like nobody thought about like it being on TV. Nobody expected it to go off as big as it did. Like, you look at those first couple of seasons of Drag Race, like those were really basic production. And like they were not expecting kind of like to go quite as big as it did. And then when it got to like season 6, like season 5 was big and people were talking about it, but season 8, season 7, season 8, things were popping off online at that stage. Alaska, loved Alaska. Sugar and Spice were influencers. Sugar and Spice were Sugar and Spice were TikTokers, as far as I'm aware, isn't it? As far as I'm aware, that's what they do. They were TikTokers, weren't they? Still are probably. And then they had same, I suppose, yeah, same as influencers. I think we just, I think we're just going to keep this fairly simple and do a little thing like this. Oh, if we do that, we could probably maybe get a couple of these trees in. And I want to meet Alyssa or Trixie. I got to see, I didn't get to see Trixie in person or anything like that, but like, I got to see Trixie and Katya did a show in Dublin a couple of years back, and it was so fun. It was a great show. They were on tour and they'd just come over from the UK, and they'd made a couple of comments, I think, in the show, and they didn't quite expect the reaction to one or two of the comments. They're like, yeah, I don't... There's one comment I can't actually say online, but I don't think they were quite expecting the response that they got. It was like... It's let's just say it's a comment that would make an Irish nationalist get really, really happy, and probably really upset some British people who are very, very very, very devoted to say their things. So yeah, for those who do not know, Irish nationalists are like the people who were kind of like actively fighting for like Irish independence and stuff like that from the Britons. But yeah, your dad Katya is amazing. Katya is just like pure chaos, and I love her for it. Katya Zomolochkova. I love when she came in and introduced herself on Drag Race, because like she just like full on did a whole like just like fluently in a fluent Russian style of introduction, because like she's not actually Russian, but she likes to play with Russian language. Okay, I don't know if the shroom light in the tree actually works. I think it works in the one tree, not the other tree. Okay, that seems to work there. Doesn't work with these guys going on top though. Eek. Okay, do that. I think we need to keep these down. I don't have shears on my... I have shears here. Great, I can do this. You can stay there. Actually, I'm also going to shear this one as well. But your dad just calls me Katya. That verse. Do you know why Alaska won that contest though? If you're just going off the song that they recorded, Read You, Wrote You. Alaska won because she wrote a verse which completely put herself up on a pedestal. She also wrote a verse which shaded her fellow competitors, which is part of the assignment. And then she also quoted so many drag race things that just like kind of like stroked RuPaul's ego. That is why she full on won that, in my opinion. Um, and it worked. People like to say, oh, Katya should have won. But Katya's verse was basically all about her being a high class Russian person. We will always say Katya's. Oh well, look, I totally agree with you. Like, I think Katya. I wanted Katya to win. I wanted Katya to win as well. But by then it was too late because I didn't get around to watching Drag Race until season 11 showed up. So Katya had already lost a couple of years before I actually watched it. Okay, I think this is good. I think we could probably maybe just like squeeze one more, maybe do one more tree. I need to get a bucket in and remove the... Let's get rid of the lava stuff. Okay, need to put the lava in. Let's do this. So I want to get a feel for how this looks. Okay, I like the lava doing that. And to get some bottles in here to make the things here. Oh, un momento, por favor. Spelling, please, and got that correct. Great. Okay. Awesome. Kind of want to get the chest off here so that I can actually see. I could do that by making a new chest. Let's do this. Quickly make a new chest, and we can make a chest over there and move all our stuff. This is where I am missing shulker boxes. Shulker boxes would be amazing right now. But you know what? We don't have them yet. Okay, for now, let's just build a little bridge out so that's quicker. Okay, you there. Clear out chest. Clear out inventory. Break you, put you away, and where's my... There it is. Okay, let's see. How is this looking? Yeah, look, that's pretty good. You got little trees. Might be nice to have a couple of mushrooms, actually. And just like doing the thing. Okay, so let's see if we can get some mushrooms. Okay, got 3 mushrooms there, and we'll grab some of the other ones. Also, we should grab some, get some fungus, or crimson, and what you call a fungus as well. warped fungus as well for bits and pieces too. Okay, how many is that? That's 2. That should be plenty. Did I bring over some fungus with me? Oh, I think I was relying on our Nilium to provide. Oh, that'll do. And that's 1 for you. Kind of don't want the stuff to cross over. Okay, right. We've got 2 of you. I've got Crimson 1 over here, which I'm just going to leave where it is. Got another Crimson 1 over there. Got to switch out this Crimson for warped. Can I get around here? They're falling into the lava. Okay, a little bit of Crimson in my life. And we'll put a warped 1 down there. Okay, let's get some shrooms out. I'll place you there, and let's put you there. That could be it. I should sleep. I'm not used to being in this non-mushroomy biome. Where everything spawns. Okay. I like that. Now we need to... Okay, I kind of like the way that this side has got the bit of mycelium on it. But we definitely need to replace the back with basalt and a bit of blackstone. And maybe bring a little bit of the netherrack down. Okay, that was really the best lip sync for sure, Miss Mori. Yes, the Rihanna one is incredible. And we need to get some weeping vines in there too. Okay, let's take down the things that we don't need. And where is my ender chest? Oh, hello there, Mig. Netherrack could come down and spots more, but it's looking much nicer. Yee, we're doing good progress. Where is my... Oh, it's here. Ender chest. Here we go. Here. That goes away. Cool. Doesn't show. I think, yeah, we can keep this side the same, and then on the other side we can netherify it a little bit. Okay, gonna take... No, I'll actually leave this because I need to get over to my happy ghast. Let's go run back and get the modificator. Ow. Can I make it all the way down and survive? Yes. Maybe there's a chance there's a bottle over here. There's a chance, but there was none. And those are all buckets. I now have 4 different options for stained glass windows, lol. Ori, you are incredible. Like I'm loving the... I love how, because like you shared some of the stuff. I know you're still sharing more stuff in the Discord, and I love it. Because like you've shown the changes that you can make with 3 layers compared to 2 layers. That is so cool. Oh, looks like David might be coming online too. Well, hello, dude. Why does OBS only show negative numbers when I need positive to make it louder for my voice? I'm going to be honest, I don't know audio details very well. I'm going to be honest, I don't know audio details very well. I basically treat it as I need to keep my voice somewhere close to the yellow. If it's green, it's going to be too loud. It's generally going to be a bit quieter. Red is always kind of like pushing it a little bit. But yeah, you kind of want it at a point where it's not. Obviously, you don't want it to be in the decibel range where it's way too low. But you also don't want it. It's like going. You can't go above a 0. That's just like going above a 0 is when things are peaking, and you're kind of pushing the microphone too hard. You just don't talk loud enough. You can always turn it up. There's filters which can actually increase the volume and stuff. Also keep in mind, like, where is your microphone positioned and what type of microphone are you using? So if you are using, so I'm using like a fairly fancy microphone at this stage. Like I'm using a Shure M7B or whatever it is called. I can never remember the name of it. Do I have a thing up there which you can tell me what it's called? No. But before that, I was using a Blue Yeti. And even with the Blue Yeti, you want to make sure that the microphone is reasonably close by. Like within like maybe the best distance is probably about a fist from your face. So that's a good place to position to have it. If you're using something like, say, a webcam microphone, those are kind of like designed to pick up sound from further away, but they'll also pick up all the other sound as well, and it won't be great quality. So it is a thing. And it's also just like part of it is also just getting used to like projecting. Even if you're using a microphone that is good, projection is very important as well. Do I need to read that? Just a second. I just got an email there which kind of gives me an indication that I may need to read it straight away. Please enjoy Lagunda's face while I just quickly check this email and see if it is urgent. Ba-da-da. So when you see someone write an email and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry for messaging so late," that's when you're kind of like, "Ooh, okay, I should probably check that out." Okay, come on, do the thing. Okay, that's fine. All sorted. Woo. Okay, I can now quit Teams again. Yay! I hate Teams. It's not great. Where am I? I was getting a bottle of water. Here we go. Bottle of water. That's it. Keeping a constant voice volume is tough for me. Gotta fight myself to not slip into a quieter voice. Yes. What you have to, I think kind of the trick is you have to remember you're not just, you are communicating with people right now. Like for the reason, one of the things that, like the way I'm talking right now is the same way I would be talking with, like if I'm talking with friends. It's fairly animated. It's fairly engaged. It's projecting so I can be heard. If I don't speak out, I'm not going to be heard. There's times, of course, where you talk quieter with friends and stuff as well. But like, it's that general, like, engaging, talking. Like, imagine when you're streaming or when you're recording, you may be, look, technically I'm in a room on my own right now. I'm in a room on my own, but I'm not. In many ways, I am talking to people. You just have to. It takes practice sometimes just to get used to it. But yeah, just like go for it. I can't wait to see it. Kai is like, I can't wait to see that about the glass. I love stained glass so much. A friend of mine made a necklace with stained glass star pendant she made, and it's one of my favorite things. That's so cute. That's awesome. I've always wanted to make real stained glass art, but it's so expensive to get started. I know how to solder, and so that already taken care of. Well, look, at least you got some of the skills, but yeah, I can see expenses can be tricky. Exactly, is that so Slipshod saying exactly, it's that remembering to be engaging and not just getting into like a solo group. I'm not talking to I'm talking to people right now. That's what I'm doing right now. This is talking to people, not talking to myself. That is what's happening right now. So yeah. Where was I? I've got my bottle. I need some water up in the thing. I can do that when I get up there. Let me think, what else do I need? I think I've got all the other bits and pieces out there. I'm going to grab a vine just in case I forgot to bring a vine over. I think I might have some vines over there. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we need to also grow a tree down below. Just check here. Have a bunch of Nillium. Is this all the Nillium we have? We might need to craft some more. We still have netherrack over there, so if I need extra Nillium, I'll just grab some from the island. Be fine. Miss Mori says, I'm a jack of all trades with art, lol. I have a lot of different cool skills, but no mastery of any of them. Ah, so you're a jack. You're a jack of art rather than a master of art. That's a cool thing. It's a good thing to be, though, sometimes. Like, just being able to, like, dabble amongst the different things. Because you get so many different fun skills that way. But he says, I think it would be better if people came in my stream and then I would have a louder voice properly. Okay. Buddy, I'm going to tell you one piece. I'm going to tell you a piece of advice that I heard Legundo say there today. Because Legs is currently doing a big stream on his Twitch channel. And one thing you notice sometimes is that people come into streams. And some people are polite about asking about advice for streaming, like yourself. Also helps that you are also, I know you as well as a person regular here on this channel too. So you're in the community, you're engaged here. So whether your chat is active or not, you have to treat it as if it is active. You have to talk to people. You have to talk to chat as if it is active. As Legs were saying, in the beginning, you have to stream basically with no one watching, but you have to pretend it's as if you've got plenty of people watching. So you kind of just have to go. You have to kind of like really just like engage and say, okay, there's people watching right now. Even if there's practically no one, you have to go with it as if there's people watching. I do not want to lose this lava. So some of the tricks to help out with that is think of things that you want to talk about. So if you have a few things that you want to talk about, then you can use them to kind of get you going. So instead of like just like going into a stream completely without any idea of what you want to talk about, say, I don't know, you have a book that you want to talk about. That could be a thing. You can say, okay, I've got this favorite book that I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about this book this stream. And that's going to be your goal. You're going to spend that stream talking about your book and the things that you like in the book or other things. And then if someone comes in, you have something to talk about. And they may come in and think, oh, right, well, I'm not really interested in talking about the book. And they might not say anything. There's a lot of people who just lurk in chat and don't say anything at all. It's kind of like the way that there's a lot of people who watch YouTube videos and never comment. The majority of the people who watch YouTube videos do not comment on the YouTube videos. So it has to be kind of like, you have to kind of, oh, actually that's good. That was a good choice, Slipshot. That's a good choice. So like, we all have to start in that world where not pretty much no one is there in the beginning. But we have to treat it as if there's people there for while we're talking. So, and then the more, just like doing it regularly, having like a, but I also, the other thing I highly encourage people to do is have a regular time. If you have a time when you know where people, which is regular, and that you stick with the schedule, people will recognize, oh, Footy's streaming right now. Oh, for example, my friend Gaeilge Girl, she's streaming right now. I know, well, she's not streaming right now, but like, I know when she's going to be streaming. So if she's not streaming at a regular time, I'm like, oh, right, that's unusual. But then I can check it out, and then I find out that she's not. But like, why she isn't. But it is that kind of thing where you never know. And there, you may be one of those people who has a smaller audience, who attracts a smaller audience, or you may be one of those people who attracts a bigger audience. But that is the way. That is the way. Okay, I think that is the top of the island done. Right, time to gather up our resources for working on the inside of the island, the outside, the back of the island. So we're gonna need some blackstone. Definitely need some basalt. I'm gonna need the nether bricks for now. Actually, no, I can bring the nether bricks with me. Let's bring the nether bricks with me. Oh, we got these bundles. A little bit of weeping vines. We can craft those up. Got some extra of these because I want to build a little bit of a mini nether fortress sticking out of it as well. I'll bring that extra blackstone. You know, soul sand might be handy. I think those are the blocks that I want. Okay, right, let's go fly. Okay, Corny, let's go pick up this, because that is a thing. You know, I think I'm going to lose this lead, so... Unless I can get you... Oh no, that's going to break the lead. Dude. Dude! Oh, I made it! Oh dear, okay. I freaked out for a second because I thought I had missed getting on the ghast. Okay. Whew, we did it. We did the thing, guys. We did the thing. Okay. I think one of the easiest things we can do is actually just switch out the dirt for cobblestone for netherrack. That could be something quite easy. Do not suffocate me, dude. I would not appreciate that. Okay, down we go. Break you out as well. I think we can keep that there. Okay. I think we got enough. Where's the... Let's check this side and just see if... Yeah, I want to get a little bit of this netherrack gone here too. This into netherrack too. Kind of want to make sure that the netherrack is connected. That the mycelium is connected separately. Okay, cool. That's that. And so this makes this section here, we're going to turn into little bits of basalt and stuff. And then I think I'll put the blackstone down here at the bottom. But he says, I do have 2 times in the week that I should be on most of all. But then a few times I know I will have to move a stream. I'm doing when Mum is not here because she would interrupt me. That's absolutely fair. Like, you could do like that. Like, if you keep it, get going. Like, it's something that will get started. Like, it is. That's kind of like how to get going. I think I did see your post your schedule somewhere actually, so like it's a good start. No. Oh, I'm getting used to this. This weird thing that is underneath me. The glass is oh yeah, IRL glass is expensive. I was about to say, like, is Minecraft glass expensive? Yes, Minecraft glass can be expensive. Actually, that reminds me of a quote from a book. Big surprise! I'm getting reminded of book stuff. So there's a book from my childhood that is coming to mind right now. I think if I do, yeah, we can do that. That'll be fine. It's a book from my childhood. It's called The Beleriad and the Malorian. So they're a series of books by David Eddings. And actually, I think in the end he did say that his wife had a huge part in the books too. So I think his wife Leah Eddings also was a big part of the writing process. But they wrote 2 books that came afterwards as well. One which is kind of from the perspective, both from perspectives of 2 powerful sorcerers, one a sorceress and a sorcerer. It was there was one phrase where one bit that happened where the sorceress went to a glassworker's shop, and the glassworker at the time had an apprentice who was incredibly talented, and he made a glass a glass swan, I think it was, or glass bird, and like he just gifted it to her, saying like, oh yeah, no, you can have this because like you're beautiful or whatever, you know, that corny thing that people do. So he did that, and oh, I better sleep before the monsters come out. Now let's see how fast I can do this. Sleep. And then get back on Cornelius, because he's totally going to disappear. What? You didn't Ooh. Good boy. I think it's because I was sleeping. I didn't actually get off him. I just slept. Which I think means that I was still kind of riding him. Yeah. I have a small collection of favorite books from my childhood. Just can't chuck them. I actually do as well. I still have the David Eddings books. I still have She Who Must Not Be Named books, but I don't think I'd ever get rid of them. The only place where they'd go is to say a nephew or something like that. They'd go to a family member, or if all the family members have already got copies, then maybe to a deserving child who needs the magic and wonder of those books but doesn't need to buy it because, well, we don't need to fund that kind of nonsense, do we? Okay, I think actually, we're doing... If we just get this down a little bit lower. Let's place you there. Then I can switch over to... I think once we've kind of like got all the... Got down to a level where all the netherrack is done, then we can do blackstone underneath this. Okay, I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll do that there. Okay, I think that's a good... I'll do a little bit more over here, maybe. Okay, and then we are gonna do... I have Harry Potter books. I have all sorts of stuff, sorts of stuff biographies too. Yeah. I think maybe we can do like just like a little river of soul sand going through it. We could even do like a little bit of bones. Don't want to do too much detail actually. Okay. Right, let's tear out a whole bunch of this and replace it with blackstone, I think. Let's be a good spot for blackstone, I think. Hello. There we go. No, go down, go down, go down, go down. Oh, I was going up. Just a touch of glowstone or magma would look really good too. That's a good point. I'd say what we do, let's get all the main blocks in and then we can add some details. So, that can be our little technique. Also, I've realized that I could probably have done a large amount of this from the inside of the build. Okay, and now we got to the point where we're getting down to the bottom, I think. We will do blackstone right down at the bottom of the build. Just not on all sides, just a bit here and there. Okay, blackstone must touch basalt. That's our rule. This is also going to be blackstone. Right, how does this look? Fake Serena Wiegman came into my stream. I doubt that she would have had time to watch Minecraft. Yeah, the fun thing, that's oh, I just missed a spot. That's fun when you have like people come in and do silly things. Or like kind of like try to pretend to be people or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, you just have fun with them. Gives you an opportunity, like the way, if you have fun with them, it's kind of like the way Gio says, like she plays with her food. I do the same thing sometimes. If someone comes in and starts like being a troll, the best way to respond is just like with fun and silliness. If you do that, one, if other people happen to be in chat, they will enjoy it too. If you take it too seriously. I think this is good. We've done a good job here. I think If we get maybe a little... Oh, do you know what we could do? Ooh, where's my glowstone? I've got grand total of 5 glowstone. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. A magma, I think... Let's do a little bit of magma in the blackstone area, I think. So we're just going to put a little bit in here. See, I don't think it only needs just a tiny bit. The tiniest bit. That is, I feel like that's actually enough. Magma. And what I was thinking now, if we get some glowstone, we could just make one of those little glowstone hanging offy things. You know the way glowstone just like hangs in the nether? I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna bother with the... So like if we do one of these little... Let's break this off. And actually maybe this one as well. Just like it. Ooh, actually that could be enough. Do this. We're getting the impression of it. I think it just needs a little bit more support from above. I think we could maybe use maybe 1 or 2 more blocks of glowstone to fill it out a little bit. Okay, next goal is to get the mini nether fortress bit in. So I think... Again, it's going to have to be on this side. So I think what we do is we just... do a mini... A very small one. Just like this. Okay, and we do 1, 2. Oh, do I have I don't have fences, do I? I can make... Do I have the resources to make fences? Because nether forts use fences, not... did I have fences? No, that's the walls. Yeah, no, I don't... the nether fences, I think, are better for what I want to do. Okay, this would be worth going to back home. Let's grab... I have more of these. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so let me see. Quick think. I'm going to do free cam just to have a quick look. So the only thing I think I need... Oh, I need to remove a bit of this dirt here. So I just want to get a nether fence in here. And that will do. And I'll also get a little bit more glowstone. So a little bit more glowstone and another fence. That's it. Okay, let's go. Texturing is the main reason I don't want to learn Axiom, lol. We hates it. Axiom, look, Axiom is a tool that you can use parts of it for things that are useful. It's very, like, I find it very handy for, like, moving things around if I need to move things out of the way. Like, if I'm working on a thing and I know, like, I'm just working in sections, like, I can move things around and stuff. So that has been incredibly helpful. Like, just because you got Axiom doesn't mean you have to use the noise painter or stuff like that. So it's the way I treat Axiom is a tool that can be very helpful. Okay, I will say it has been. See this mushroom here? This mushroom would not exist without Axiom. Fact. I don't think I could have built this without Axiom. At least not. I would have ended up doing something else. So, yeah, that's just me. But then again, that's me. I'm not going to turn around and say that everyone has to try these things out. But I also say don't knock it till you tried it. Actually, I might just do 2 fences. Make it a full square of netherrack brick around the fence too. Yeah, we could try that too, Slipshot. Here come the Scooby-Doo-Doo. It is new and intimidating and scary. But if you use programs at all, like similar to Photoshop and stuff, it won't feel very new. It'll feel very familiar. A lot of things are very kind of like instinctive with how it works. Okay, nether brick fences and glowstone. Oh, we've definitely got enough glowstone. Fabulous. Oh, yeah. You could definitely see something happening on the back of that island. Yeah. I also having a look at over here kind of makes me want to texture the stone a little bit more. My Photoshop is a 25-year-old freeware version of Paint Shop Pro that I've used for over a decade because new things are scary. If it works for you, Miss Mori, it works for you, and I appreciate that. Love being able to say that the old school stuff is still working. Also, I think I'm on one of these monuments, possibly. Not sure. Welcome back from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. I hope they treated you well. Yeah, I think it might be worth doing a bit of texturing on the stone part of the island too. It looks a bit bland right now. So we're going to have to go get some materials for that. By the looks of things, Alfie's been using tuff and cobblestone for texturing. Question, guys. Do we stick with tuff and cobblestone, or do we go with some more natural stone blocks like diorite, andesite, and granite? Like, I've got... can't overdo it. Andesite is an easy one to add in, because like andesite is so subtle. But something like granite could blend in a bit to the into the dirt. Would love your thoughts on what you think about that. I think just tough would probably be better. Don't overcomplicate it too much. True. We'll get some tough and cobble, I think. And that'll be enough. Andesite and tougher, darker spots, maybe? Yeah. It's an option. I think maybe we just keep it simple. As I was saying to Legs earlier, keep it the basics. The basics work. Okay. I can pick you back up. Yes, if it was a bigger one, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, dude. Okay, got the fences. Right, let's do this. And what we'll do is, I think we'll break this one, but I think we'll keep that like that. Yeah, I think that works. And did I do the bottom? Nope. There we go. And this would also be that. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay, I think this just needs to come down one more. Well, that's slow. Actually, often does do these kind of weird things where it kind of goes off on the side like that, doesn't it? Why is this breaking so slowly? Maybe like that? We need to remove this. Okay, I love the detail on this side. It's great. Now, I think the trick with the other side is we just need to make it similar to the other islands. Let's remove this. Okay. Yeah, it needs a bit of cobblestone and it needs a bit of tough. Okay, let's see what's in the chest down here. I wonder if I can reach this chest from this happy ghast. Come on, we can do it, Corny. We can reach the chest. Together, you and me. No, it's too far away. I'm too tall. Ah, dudes. Okay, we'll just grab... We'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. I should have another chest. Did that... Is that lead still around? Aha! Ah, I need to get up to it. Oh, I forgot about putting weeping vines down. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Cobblestone and tough. Fantastic. That'll do. I'm not even going to bother with doing like stairs or anything like that. I'm just going to... Yes. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with stairs and stuff. I'm just going to do little bits of replacing the blocks here and there. Okay, so what we want to do is like areas where it feels a little bit darker. is a bit more tough, and so I think if we get a little bit more tough down here, I think actually even if we reduce the blocks down, so we do this, just like make it a little bit less like this, I think, just so like the black stone is seen from the other side. We're gonna do this as tough, I think. Bum 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 bum. And let's tough this up as well. Oh, is it getting dark right now? Of course it's getting dark right now. Right, that's good. Do I have my coarse dirt on me? I've got a little bit of coarse dirt. I think this would look better as coarse dirt because it's a little bit darker. How does that look? Ooh, okay. Yeah, those little touching details. Good, good. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do that trick I did again with the bed. Where I just... See, it looks like I'm still on the happy ghast. I think I did a trick there where basically I'm still in the happy ghast. Okay, and then we do a bit of cobblestone here and there in these upper layers. Moxie just dropped some really cute sketches in my Discord. Gotta go see. Yay! Misa loves the... Mox is so good. Mox is a wonderful human being. If anyone wants to go check out the art, you can pop over to my Discord and see what they've been doing. They are also the person who made my... who made the profile picture that I have, that I use. And yeah, they're just like, they're an amazing human being. Let's get a little bit of tough in here as well. Gee, that makes more sense, I think, if we do it that way. Oh, we do the top as well, I think. Do I have any more coarse dirt? I've got one more. Just feel like that would go better there. I think that's all it really needs. We have done great. We've got a full island that fully represents the Nether Kingdom. Oh, I wanted to put a little bit of weeping vines in. Gonna grab some things. So just a little bit of bone meal. Thank you very much. Of course, the fun stuff is going to get this all back to my base, or all the resources back to my base next. So, if we're going to do some weeping vines, definitely do them over here, I think. Yeah, we'll just do one there. And I'll grab a little bit there. Oh, whoops. Did I get that vine? No, it just fell down to the ground, didn't it? I think these will work better. Yes, okay. Oh, I need shears anyway. Thank you, Cyberbees. Just remember to need shears so I can actually stop the vine from growing anyway, so I might as well grab them while I'm at it. Okay, let's put you in here. Because I don't want these vines going down too low. I think maybe there's a good thing. Now I just need a ruined portal and a zombie piglin. You're giving me an idea now. I kind of want to put a zombie piglin in the fortress. Or in the mini fortress. Just back there, sitting in there. Any dudes willing to be volunteers? Can you can't leash those dudes, but you can entice them. Okay. If I was to do that, probably just requires just a little bit of planning. Be easier to do piglins because then you could just like throw a piece of gold and they'd follow the gold in. Like that'd be a cool little detail. Okay. First of all, let's switch this out for a slab and let's then make some plans. Cyberbees, good job. You just made our job that much more interesting, I'm going to say, rather than harder. Alright, let's see. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Bubble elevator, maybe to get one up. Oh, we've got a staircase right here. And if I don't have that option, I can always boat the dude up on Corny here. So, yeah, we've got that option there. Let me see. First of all, let's drop Corny down. Because we're probably going to need him down here. I've left my thing down here anyway. We will make a little route into... Oh, I wanted to do a change. Would you name the piglin fella by any chance? I have to if I want to keep him from despawning. Yes. Did I leave... Okay, let's just make a slab. So someone's going to have to come up with a name or redeem a name for the dude so that he doesn't despawn. Okay. Happy gas or go to Skyblock? Yes. Anyone who's turning around and saying that happy gas or fat is really does not know what they're talking about. They do not know the magic that is the Happy Ghast. Okay, let's get... Oh, I just remembered I've got a couple of things to do there now. Okay, let's get the dude down and we'll just make sure that the whole place is set up. City Amy wants them to be named Silent for no particular reason. I can't imagine any reason why someone would want to call zombie piglin Silent. Sounds as silent as a whisper. A Genesis co-worker. We could call him Genesis co-worker. I do like the silent is a fun one. It's whispering to you right now. Yep, I can't imagine why it's whispering. It must be a very loud whisper. Just like can't get it out of your head. I just can't get you out of my head. Okay. To make this work, we're going to need to make a little route for the piglin to go along. Let's see. This block here is looking at 53. Okay. Quickly snooze. I realized if I do okay, just realized like that the way I'm setting this up right now is potentially a way where I'm gonna punch the piglin and he's gonna have to follow me and do the thing. Okay, that works there. Let's do this. Maybe if I get him in a minecart. Nah. Okay, let's place you there. And we're gonna fill this in here. I'll get a couple more blocks. Why not just build a little platform and use puffball and a boat? That's what I had originally planned, and then my brain has started doing something else. This is the joys of having a long day of work and then streaming at the end of it. Like, thinking is optional. I want to do that and that. Okay. So he is dropping him in. What's directly above here? So I kind of don't want to take this apart because I've got all these things. Do it. Already gone? Barely online. Huh. Maybe got all he wanted to get done. I might just get him up here on the boat and then just nudge him in. Because that's not going to be a pain at all, is it? Okay. What would be really handy right now is if there was a zombie piglin down there. I was like, those portals often spawn zombie piglins, but... if there isn't one, I should know what the problem is. Too many mobs down here. Let's see. Hello, just got here. What are you working on? Meister, how are you doing? Welcome in. So this here is, we're currently on Skyblock Kingdom's SMP, which is a creator-only SMP. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Creator-only SMP. Oh, I don't usually look like this. A creator-only SMP, 22 kingdoms. Sorry, 22 creators across 11 kingdoms. I've been doing great today. It's been a long day for work, so my brain is like fried. But so, which is why I'm making mistakes. But yeah, we're currently working on what's called a nature reserve, which is being built around the strongholds of this world. Yeah, this is where our portal is. But yes, this whole thing was a charity event run by one of our creators called King Alfie. And one of the things that needs to be done is each kingdom has to create their own island. And so that up there is my island. It is half mushroom, half nether. And we've decided that we are now going to get a zombie piglet in here. Because, yeah, that's just, these things happen, you know? Just ideas pop into our heads. AKA chat said something and now we have to do it. And yes, that other head is actually not usually mine. That head is Lagundo's, but we're borrowing it because it's his birthday. And his birthday deserves to be celebrated by everyone wearing his head. So I'm going to do that for now. Okay, let's see. Zombie piglin, zombie piglin, zombie piglin. Alright, we're going to get a dude in here. They spawn everywhere in the nether that they can. If there's a space for them to spawn. We might just need to make a little space for them to spawn on the other side of this portal. Except we're in a basalt delta, which means we're not going to get any zombie piglin spawns here. It's me. I'm a problem. I'm the problem that caused the piglin inspo. Possibly. If I can get one over here. Oh, actually, should be able to get one over here because this is a normal biome. They tend to spawn a lot at that portal over there. Okay, let's just make a little platform. And hope to the Minecraft gods we do not get a ghast. Because that would not be good. Right. 24 blocks away. I think this is 24 blocks away. I'll move back a tiny bit more. Here, I could quickly do math. Currently at 70. Okay, we're definitely far enough away now. Zombie piglin. Cameron Ray, I'm officially off to work. I hope work goes well today, Cameron Ray. See you soon. And, or, I don't know, at work. But hope work goes well today. Have a nice time. Oh, okay. We got the wrong types. But you know what? Actually, this kind of works in our favor. If I bring one of these guys into the nether, into the overworld, they will just follow me. This guy's going to follow me all the way. Oh, you're officially off work. I thought I read a 2 there. You could tell it's that time of day, guys. Yep. Woo! Work is finished. That's awesome. 4 p.m. That's awesome. I'll hope work was good today. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Follow me into the portal. Follow me into the portal. Actually, he's got that bow, which means he might not follow me into the portal very well. Come on. Into the portal. You know you want to. Can I get that? Actually, if I do this. Oh, he's here. Come over here. Wish I had some gold, then I could knock him in. Ah, I think he went in. Their bows actually can break like the men's. Oh, actually, I just remembered I need to go break that platform before I deal with that dude. And I need to get a name tag. Okay, he's over in the end. Nothing should... He shouldn't despawn. So, he should be safe. Thank you, gentlemen. You are no longer required. I don't think anyone else is in the overworld. Nobody else? Yeah! Okay, I just realized that could have been a case of like him going through the portal and despawning because someone else is in the overworld. At the moment, that area of the world is unloaded, so we're perfectly safe. Okay, let's grab a name tag. But yeah, that bow is actually going to stick around. He's actually not going to lose that bow. He'll just turn into a zombie villager, but he's still a zombified piglin. But he will remain as he is. I have an anvil in here, so I can name it over there. Was there something else I needed? I think it was just the name tag, wasn't it? Okay, I have to go through this portal or he'll despawn because I'll be too far away. Okay, please be over here. He's already converted. Fabuloso. Okay, you get in the boat. I'm going to sleep in my bed so that I don't set my spawn here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need name suggestions. And I do like the one which has been suggested, which is Silent. But if anyone else wants to redeem a name, they can do so now. And make the decision for us. Okay, I think if I... Porky! And now remember, guys, I'm giving the option to change Silent to something else if you're going to use your channel points. So that's the only way it's going to change. Okay, I think if I do this, I should be able to attach to... Oh, yeah, no, I can hold it. So that it doesn't completely attach to Corny. So, at the moment, I'm just going to very slowly type this name. And how many characters? Oh, well, you can have as many characters as you want. Within reason. Like, you're probably not going to get away with, like, a ridiculously stupid long name. Like, they've increased the amount of characters that you can put on a name now. Name tag now on Minecraft. I will pay money, lol, but I don't know if my thing... Don't pay, you don't have to pay money. This is a disadvantage. There's one slight disadvantage of YouTube is that there isn't a thing for like channel points. Channel points is an awesome thing that they have on Twitch. YouTube has the advantages, but that's not one of them. Okay, YouTube has spoken.
Property of Mori and Akiyaya.
They say your name fantastically, Ikai. YouTube has spoken, guys. There you go. It could have been silent. It could have been silent. You know what? We could have. There's nothing stopping us from having other dudes in the future. No objections. Property of Morki and Ikayaya. I went to greet my spouse from work. What did I miss? We were originally going to... We had the idea of maybe calling this zombie piglin silent. But now YouTube has spoken. Thanks to the wonderful donation, super chat by Miss Mori. Thank you. So we now got property of Mori and Ikayaya. Which is cool. They bought a piglin. Okay, right. Let's see. I'm gonna use. We'll use. Can I use a nether fence to do the thing? I can. Fabulous. Okay. Corny, come here. Corny, come here. Here we go. Okay. There. Okay. Right. And I grab this. And you fly away, of course, because that is what you do. Now, in theory, the dude should be directly below me. Yes. Oh, I love that he's still got the crossbow. He's also got all the gold. He's awesome. Pomaa. That's another way of describing him. I had to commemorate the day we both stopped being anxious and finally became Discord friends. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. Yay, we're making friends. Discord friend. Friend. Oh, let me not do that. I think I'm... Just mind my voice now. Okay. Think if I go... Oh, I'm going to go a little bit higher. Oh, this is so hard to tell. F5 here. Okay, if I look straight up and just go down. Look straight up. Okay, I think we're in position. Okay, and... Fantastic. Property is in place. Now. Property, you're probably going to be a little bit tricky, aren't you? So, let's see if I can pull you a little bit closer. How close can I get you? Ooh, okay, that's handy. Do this. Okay, that should be a good location. Now, let me get this. Oh, you stole my lead. He stole my lead. I was not expecting that. Okay, you ready to take up your place, which is literally this little box here. Okay, gotta put that there. Can I just get beyond you? Right. Okay. So I'm gonna hope that maybe his pathfinding may just push him in. Okay. His pathfinding didn't push him in, so I have to push him in myself. His pathfinding is making him go the other way, So, oh, whoa, 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 you legend. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes! Dudes. This is cool. Okay. Achievement got. Prison. Prison, honey. Where is that extra fence? Did I lose the fence? Please tell me there's a... Where have I put the fence? Oh, I used it to do the thing down here, didn't I? Oh, that's funny. Okay, here we go. We got our fence back. And the other fence back too. Corny is just going to float around for a bit. We will figure out how to get him back in a bit. He shouldn't go too far from me because he is connected to me. I was the last person to ride him. So he shouldn't go too far away. He should try and stay close to me. He's got a forever home. No one else's island is going to have a pet in the island. Actually, I wonder if anyone requested a zombie piglin for the charity event. Because, like... That is so cool. And because he's got the gold, it's so clear that he's there. Alfie's going to love that, I think. He'll like that detail. We get some unlife in the builds. We've got zombies here. Okay, awesome. Let me see. Yellows, how are you doing? Good to see you. We have just got ourselves a pet zombie piglin who is now living inside this island here. He's got his own little tiny nether fortress and everything. Okay. I'm probably going to just leave this to tidy up in for the future. Me. I also haven't got the tree done. The charity stream done. The charity tree done. What time is it now? 23:16. I only need to do one tree, but honestly, you see what Milkman's done here. Actually what I want to do is I actually want to check where we're going to, because Alfie wants to do a bit of a nether biome as well, so we need to plan that properly. At the moment, we haven't got that planned yet. So yeah, the island looks cool. Thank you, Abrick. I appreciate that. Okay, let me see if I can get my happy ghast and bring him home. Corny. Over here, dudes. Aha! And off we go! That is west. That is south. That is north. That is the way we're supposed to be going. Aha! Also, shaders. I forgot about shaders today. I'm going to take 2 seconds and do a little bit of free cam, and we can have a look at our island, which... Yay! Look at that. That's so cute with the shaders. This place is coming along nicely. It does need a bottom. But the top is looking great. This is basically the equivalent of a green base in Skyblock. You do the top, but the bottom gets neglected. That's funny. Speaking of Milkman, that was an amazing... oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I enjoyed singing the Mambo number 5. Would have been awesome to do it with a track, but you know, that I don't have like a sound thing set up so that I can play music through Minecraft kind of thing. So, yeah, but you know, that's fine. Mambo number Sky. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get this boy home. We'll get Corny home, and then we will head over to my single player world where we have a wonderful temple celebrating my viewers. And we will do the things that we need to celebrate there today. It's got a couple of things to do. Also, I really need to figure out why Stream Elements insists on saying that euros are dollars. Sorry, dollars are euros. That's like confusing. Love how Green's name is a verb now for unfinished sides of bills. Verb, adverb, definitely verb. It's an action or a lack of action. To green a build is to leave a part of the build, usually the back. To joel a build is to build an entire city and do no interiors or very little interiors. That's another one. To joel a build or smallish beans a build. I honestly I can't really fault smallish beans' city on Hermitcraft season 10. He did something insane. That entire city is crazy. Yes, there was lots there. He actually did have some interiors. So he actually did more interiors in that city compared to some of it. Did I catch the stream? Unfortunately, I did not. Because it was Saturday night, wasn't it? It was Saturday. And I usually stream myself on Saturdays. So there was a stream on Saturday. I'd streaming on Saturday, and then also I ended up doing some other things on Saturday as well. I think it was just like hanging out with some SBKers a little bit. You know, just like these things happen. It's like stuff like that happens. So yeah, but yeah, I get it. Like it's. I will be looking. I'll probably end up watching videos and stuff that a couple of the videos and see if any of them include some of the stuff from the live streams. Like, I'd say it was a great evening. You still can't wrap your head around the sheer scope of what he's done. Fudgy, thank you so much for the bitties.
I have some loose change.
Oh no, I was gonna let Akai have first place, but today, but I forgot the super chat would go towards that. No, that's true. I feel like we both talk so much. We usually try for it anyway. Goes back and forth. Well, Wednesday's all yours. My mum and stepdad will be visiting. Yep. False did a very interesting build this season, I think. What I loved about False Symmetry this season, she actually kind of did a similar thing to Mumbo in that she felt her way through the builds. I think in previous times, she's kind of gone with a theme. And she's kind of like then felt like she's been almost pigeonholed into a thing. But she really kind of like didn't express what theme she was doing besides the big business and the rivers and stuff. That was the main thing that she kind of like had there. But I feel like False, she really kind of like realized that I gotta not pigeonhole myself this season. And that gave her a lot of flexibility. It meant that she wasn't trying to fit a particular mold in this in her theme this season, and it gave her so much flexibility, I think, to kind of like explore lots of different things. Ren had a lot of was doing. He had his theme. And that is Ren. Ren does his thing, and it goes great. Actually, one thing I've noticed, Ren's got this kind of like spaceman theme. It's got that white, blue, light blue, and orange. And I can't help but think of some other creator who's a good friend of mine who also has got that orange and white. Huh. Wonder if it's a coincidence. I'm teasing. Ren's base lore surpasses seasons. It does, Avid. I tease, but like, is Avid part of the Gigaverse? I am starting things here. I honestly, I am just stirring the pot here. So if you go into Avid stream and you decide to stir the pot. Well, it's cool though. Like, do you know what make great? Great. Do you know what do great for? It works so good for fan AU. So fan alternative universe, it'll be so good. So like, anyone wants to play around with the fan alternative universe stuff, that's where it'd be good. It's not lore, it's not canon. It's just a little AU thing that came to mind on my brain right there. Okay. Okay, I'm the last person online, so I don't have to say goodbye to anyone. So let's pop over to my SBK and writing down for later use. It is cool, like, if you could kind of like connect those two lores together for fun. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I've got enough levels. I've got 6 levels. This is probably not going to be enough for this stream. The stream's details. But we can go get some extra levels if we need to. Okay, let's see. We go back and we find that Water Ghost has got first today on Twitch. That's the 3rd time they've gotten first on Twitch. I'm gonna pop up and do CyberBees has done a subscription today on the Twitches. I'm gonna stay up for Avid stream now to tell him this. He does stream earlier during the day, on Fridays, I think. He does stream earlier on Fridays. CyberBees, this is your 2nd month, I think. Do I do gold on 2nd month? No, I think I do. Yes, I think I keep it on iron for 2nd month. Okay, CyberBees. Is this a case of someone who is moving from the book? Is someone moving out of the book? I don't see CyberBees up here. I think you are in the book. Here, take book. Looking for CyberBees. Oh, was that it? Nope, that's Cacho. You've got 2 months. It's 2 months tier 2. Maybe I've missed you and haven't got you up on the thing. John. Let me have a look again. You are a mystery to be solved. Okay, that means I just have to create one for you then. I don't have an anvil here. Anvil here. Let's make one. Okay, I can make one. Quickly. Anvil and cyber bead. And we're on 2. Yes! You has a spot. It is now here. Awesome. Okay, cyber beads has got a spot. Yay. Okay. Real Blue Xander raided. Let's go pop them over in the raid spot. I don't think he has raided before, actually. This might be his first time. Let's see. Yep, first time raiding. Okay, I can use this spot. The Real Blue Xander. Yay, awesome. Maybe you might raid again. Okay, keep scrolling. Cascades. This is a new subscription, so I don't have to go looking for it. I just need to name it. Okay, Cascade. 97. 1. Do I have... I don't have my item frames on me. Are you... I can't believe it. Of course I misspelled them. I will quickly rectify that after I have done this. This is why I've got my extra secretary to help out with catching all my typos. Thank you, Slipshot. Janice approves. Okay, take book. The Real Blue Xander. Okay, that was a weird spelling of the. Okay, and we had a super chat over on the YouTube sides, and I think I've got enough XP for all this. Okay, just go quickly do footies because I am close to footy over here. I appreciate it. Honestly, I'd be exactly the same, except I'm streaming, so my brain doesn't catch these things. Okay, that brings us up to 301. 1,311. Thank you, footy. Ooh. Hey, Kai, thank you so much for the prime. Let me just finish up this side first over on YouTube. Okay, so Miss Mori, I think. Let's say Kai. Victoria, Miss Mori is now up to... I'm pretty sure this should be dollars. It shouldn't be euro. It should be dollars. So let's say 7. What? No, 17. No, 17. That makes more sense. And down here, today's top fan is Miss Mori, and Akai has done Fish Prime. Fish Prime. Oh, look forward to the announcement on which fish got chosen tomorrow. Fish Prime. Let's see. That is, they've subscribed for 2 months. Okay, so let's find Akai's name. This is easier without shaders, actually. Here we go, and we upgrade that to 2. Lovely and all shaders are, it's kind of hard to see the actual things. I think that is all of that today. Let's see, did we have any streaks reached today? Nala is at a streak of 3. So let's see. Is Ala on? Are they on the wall? Are all the kingdoms doing their own fish? I'm pretty sure I can say yes. not everyone's doing it the same way. Not everyone's organizing it the same way. Some of the guys are creating their own because some people are dab-handed those things. Okay, so Nana. Ooh, we're redoing our... We're catching back up to our stream streak because you've had 7 already, which means I don't need to rename that. Okay, there we go. Yep, so Elfie is also reaching out to the community for people to submit fish designs. I haven't heard of any of the others reaching out to community for fish designs, which means that they probably are doing it themselves because quite a few of them also enjoy doing pixel art and stuff. So yeah, I know that several of them have already kind of like designed their own, so that's kind of like the way it goes. But I think I talked with Fool and said, you know, I'm not really good at the pixel art stuff. He also was like, kind of like, yeah. And they were like, well, let's see if we can get our communities to do it. So yeah, it really was just sounding like to like how the different kingdoms decided that they wanted to do it. Minecraft joke number 4. Okay, a good finish out for the stream, and I'll have to see who we're going to raid first. So stick around for the raid. So on page 4. In the beginning, as always, we begin in the overworld. Get ready to giggle. How do trees get on the internet? Well, how do trees get on the internet? They log on. Oh, that's silly. Okay. That's so silly, but I would have as well, but I have to save my prime for the 29th. That's fair enough, Miss Murray. It's such a silly book. I'm just using this silly Minecraft book, and it's great. It's so silly. Okay, I gotta see if I can redirect YouTube anywhere. Alright, I can either send you over to Viking or King Alfie. Viking is currently on his dead Minecraft world, and Alfie is on his forever world. So, YouTube, if you guys, I think, you know what, I'll send you over to Alfie. I think that's probably a good one. Avid is not going live until later, so I'm just going to I'm not going to redirect to him because like that's a little while later. Let's have a look and see who. I know who we're going to on YouTube. On Twitch. On Twitch today, we have to go visit Lagundo because it's his birthday. Okay. Where is Legs? Following. Where is he? What? Lagundo. Lagundo's still live, yes? No, he's not. Is he not live? Oh, I thought he was going on for ages. Huh. Okay, right, never mind. I thought he was going like for several hours. Well, longer than I thought. Okay, never mind. No worries. Okay, who will do then is... Nobody's doing SBK tonight. So... I'll pop you guys over to... You know what? We'll just... Since it's... I was thought the Lagundo thing was going to be longer. So let's do... let's send it over to... I'm going to send you just both over then to Alfie then, I think. Nature did just start stream, that's true. But yeah, I think it's just easier to send over to Alfie for now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Let's get the raid thing going. Yeah, awesome. grab a little raid message if you like. On the YouTube sides, you can just say hi from Anathra. And we will go raid into Elfie. Did I catch the back end? Yes, Lunarlu. We are literally finishing up right now. But anyway, that's okay. That happens. We did get some good stuff done on the on our single player one today. Oh, excuse me. Cancel raid. Cancel raid. We've got something to do. Pause for a second, guys. Lunar Loot, thank you so much for the 3-month subscription. Let's update the temple while we're here. I need another gold block. I need another gold block. We're going to do it since we're here and it only takes us a couple of seconds to do it. We will do it. No, it's good. Always a good excuse to come back over to the wall. It's an opportunity to see if I can find your name on the wall. Let me see. Oh, actually, I'm confused. Why is that already 3? Does Stream Elements just tell me the details differently to Twitch? They've been subscribed for 3 months. Luna, I'm not quite sure how I did that, but for some reason I have you at 3 already. Never mind. Okay, well there you go. It seems to have already been magically updated. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that was it. It might have been a thing. It might have been a thing. Oh, that's what it was. If you pay for 3 months, did the 3 months payment, then it would have done. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now I'm less confused. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, with the snow falling in the shaders, let's head off over to Alfie's now that I have to restart the raid over to Alfie's again. I need to do the raid button again. Right, let's go. Start raid. Grab your raid messages and let's go. I will see you guys on Wednesday for probably some Among Us. Good night, everyone. Au revoir, bonsoir, adios, sayonara, goodbye.